Okay, friends, I wanted to share something with you that I think goes under the radar a lot. And I got this one at Michael's. This is the new Crochet Stitch Dictionary. And I'm not saying you need to get this one or any of them. And honestly, go to your library if you really want something like this. You don't want to spend $25 for it. Or if you go to Michael's, you can sometimes use coupons on these. But go to your local library. They'll probably have it. And if not, they can order it for you generally. But this is where a lot of your favorite designers get their ideas for stitches to use in blankets and scarves and sweaters. They do a lot of work to make it fit the space they want to put it in, a scarf, a sweater, a blanket, whatever. But this kind of thing is what a lot of them have. And so I used to wonder back when I was like 8, 9, 10 years old, back in the 90s, where people got these. And then I discovered one of these in my grandmother's stuff, and they are amazing. They have all of these patterns, and they're great. This one I like because, I'm going to go back here to the basics for a second. Not that I need a whole lot of crochet basics. What I like about it is it uses this symbol for whether a stitches pattern is worked in the round. And for this pattern, if they recommend you go up a hook size. Because again, these are always questions I had when I was younger about, when I was starting to crochet, about how you know when to go up a hook size, like how much work that is. Also, edgings are like the bane of my existence as someone who loves to make blankets. I never have enough edgings in my brain. So this is a great kind of resource for those things. This particular one also has granny squares in it. Not all of them do. But this is a wonderful resource. And one of my goals for 2025 is to make a little sample of each and every one of the patterns in here and have it as like a little visual dictionary, because I don't know about you, but looking at it on a piece of paper or my screen is nowhere near as good as touching it and feeling it and seeing what it feels like to make it. So I'm going to be going through a little journey in here this year, and I'll share it with you, obviously, here, and I'll make a couple of these every day. There's 440 patterns. It's going to take me a long time to get through all of them, but it does start out really nicely with basic stitch patterns. So I'll start off with these variations of basic stitch patterns, because that tends to be what makes me happy, just some simple variations. And then I'll move on with my life. But this is not a plug, not sponsored, none of those things. I just want to let you know, if you're trying to figure out how all of those designers figure out what stitches to use, they're looking at these kinds of things. I'm looking forward to getting to that one, actually. But they're using something like this. Have a great day, and try something new.